Welcome to another exciting episode of Howard's Opinion. I'm your host, Howard, and we're glad you're joining us today. As we dive into the world of sports, we've got a lot to cover, and I'm eager to share my thoughts with you. First off, let's talk about the NCAA women's basketball tournament. What a wild ride it's been so far. We've seen some incredible games, and I'm not just talking about the upsets, although there haven't been too many of those yet. The top teams are looking strong, but there are a few dark horses that could make some noise in the coming rounds. I want to start with the Yukon Huskies, who are looking like a force to be reckoned with. They're playing some fantastic basketball, and it's hard to see anyone stopping them from making a deep run in the tournament. But, of course, that's what makes March Madness so exciting. Anything can happen. We've also got teams like South Carolina, Texas, and UCLA, who are all looking like potential champions. And then there are the Cinderella stories, like Oklahoma, who are running and gunning their way through the bracket. I love their style of play, but we'll see if they can keep it up against tougher competition. One team that caught my eye is LSU, who had a big win over Baylor in the second round. They're physical, tough, and athletic, exactly the kind of team that can give the top seeds a run for their money. And let's not forget about Maryland, who pulled off an instant classic against Alabama in double overtime. What a game! As we move forward in the tournament, I'm expecting some thrilling matchups and potentially some big upsets. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the action and bringing you our expert analysis. That's all for now, folks. We've got a lot more to discuss, from the men's tournament to the latest news from the NFL and NBA. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of high school sports, specifically golf, as we explore the team-by-team previews for Morris and Sussex counties. Now, I know what you're thinking. Golf might not be the most thrilling sport to follow, but trust me, these young athletes are talented and dedicated, and their stories are worth sharing. Let's take a look at some of the teams in the area. Chatham, under new coach Samantha Kenny, is striving for consistency after a successful 11-2 season last year. Jefferson, with Darren Brusillo at the helm, is aiming to take home the division title, and Mendham is looking to finish strong in tournaments. Morris Knowles, on the other hand, is coming off an impressive first season, winning the Morris County Tournament and finishing second in the NYG Championships. Can they repeat that success this year? Morristown Beard is going for the Triple Crown, winning the NYAC Southern INEJAC and MEC-CT titles. We also have teams like Mount Olive, Mountain Lakes, and Newton looking to improve their game and become more competitive. Park Regional, a co-op team between Hanover Park and Whitney Park, has been growing steadily, and Pequannock is counting on newcomers to step up. It's exciting to see these young golfers take to the course, and I'm sure we'll be hearing more about their accomplishments throughout the season. Whether you're a seasoned golf fan or just interested in supporting local high school sports, there's something for everyone here. Stay tuned for our final story of the day right here on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We've had a fantastic discussion so far, and I'm excited to dive into our final segment. As we wrap up today's show, I want to shift gears and talk about something that's really caught my attention: the exciting world of high school sports. Now, I know what you're thinking, what could possibly be interesting about high school sports. But bear with me, folks, because this story is truly inspiring. We've got two local teams, Bishop McCourt Catholic and Berlin Brothers Valley, going head-to-head in the PIA Class 2OA Girls Basketball Championship. And let me tell you, these young athletes are giving it their all. I mean, can you imagine being a high school senior, playing in front of a packed crowd with the entire state watching? The pressure, the excitement, the thrill of competition, it's all on full display here. And what's even more remarkable is the journey these teams have taken to get to this point. Bishop McCourt Catholic, for example, has been working towards this moment for years, with seniors Kami Bepler and Elbokbile leading the charge. But what really gets me is the sense of community that surrounds these games. The fans, the families, the coaches, everyone is invested in the success of these young athletes. And it's not just about winning or losing. It's about the lessons they're learning along the way. Teamwork, perseverance, sportsmanship. These are values that will stay with them for the rest of their lives. Now, I'm not going to lie, folks. I'm a sucker for an underdog story. And Berlin Brothers Valley, with their rich history of Mountaineers hoops legacy, is definitely one to watch. Can they pull off the upset and take home the championship title? We'll have to tune in to find out. But regardless of who wins or loses, these young athletes are already champions in my book. They're out there giving it their all, leaving everything on the court, and inspiring us with their passion and dedication. So let's give it up for Bishop McCourt Catholic and Berlin Brothers Valley. May the best team win. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts.